Oh, why is it so loud every time? Every single time, it's so loud.
Danganronpa.
About time. About time. Alright, let me know if you have questions about what happened earlier. Everyone got sick. Well, not everyone. A couple people got sick. From a despair disease that's been roaming around the island. Finishing the recap. 4 minutes. I Yeah, hang out.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, give a present. Where's my cheat code thing? Oh, you seem to be holding something cool. Jackie took me to the beach. God. She's looking around for some reason. Hey, why'd you pick the beach after all this time? Did you want to swim or something? Those types of games usually... You put lotion on my back, right? And then you touch me. Touch me in a weird place and I yell at you. It's a standard tactic.
Huh?
Which reminds me, where do you think the legendary tree is growing? What kind of game are you talking about? Legendary tree? Dating sim.
Well,
I shall give you 3 choices of what we're going to do from now on. Please select the following 3. No, no. I really have to choose? Happy Joy Joy is what I did last time. You kind of just like run around. Celebrate in the ocean. Celebrate in the ocean? I don't even know what this means. You shouldn't have gone on that boat in the first place, huh? Why is this even an option in the first place? Hug Chiaki. Just kidding. Wow. So I really just chose the right one, huh? I just chose happy joy joy the first time, and happy joy joy. What does this even mean? I don't know either, but it's probably something like this. Suddenly Chiaki started running. Catch me if you can. She continued running across the beach. I had no choice, so I chased after her. After chasing her around for a little bit, we felt really tired and sat down on the beach. Chiaki, what in the world are we doing? I was thinking about overcoming the genre I'm bad at. Oh, now I remember. The other day you mentioned that there are games you're not good at. Got the alternate timeline going on. Apparently my father also wasn't good at things Apparently my father also wasn't good at things like this. Well, this is the most difficult after all. So this is what it feels like. Why do you feel convinced by yourself?
Hey.
Just now, that was a date, right? I think those are usually a little different. But I sort of understand what Chiaki meant when she said she's not good at this genre. She probably means dating sims. After spending time with you, I realized something for the first time. There are a lot of things I still don't understand. For example, I know how babies are made, but I don't really know how to fall in love with someone. That sort of thing. Why would you use that as an example?
What happened?
Your face is red, Hajime. Nothing happened.
Yep.
Just as I thought, there's still a bunch of stuff I don't know anything about. I want to know more about lots of things. Because if I do, I'll be able to understand much more, I think.
Well?
So can you keep teaching me, Hajime? Yeah, of course. But in order to do that, we need to hurry up and get off this island.
Don't ever forget about me.
Even
after you get out of here.
Huh? You did not read teaching? I don't know why Chiaki would say something like that. But there's no denying the strong bond I feel between Chiaki and myself. I will definitely get out of here and take Chiaki to a lot of different places. Oh, 100% the freaking hope fragment of Chiaki, thank God. You just unlocked the skill cheat code. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. Is she gonna die? It's okay, it's fine. We 100%, that's all that matters. Now she can go murder or kill. Get them undergarments too. Alright, here's the wacky thing, huh?
System alert. Too much salt detected.
You actually get something from doing that. You get a new skill. The time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Effective during the non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with Infinity Unlimited Flame. I don't know what that means. Also, I totally forgot the whole point of these, like, hope fragments are for buying skills. But it's like, we don't need skills. We don't need freaking skills. Increased influence gauge recovery when answers are chosen. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Did you finish watching the thing? It's because they're easy mode, exactly, and we're on hard mode too. Yes. Where am I? Guess it would be this one. We'll just start from here again. Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. You could tell immediately that's Ibuki. Yeah, everyone got sick from a despair disease that basically makes them the opposite of their personality. Was I too late? Oh, what the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside the music venue? Now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everyone doing? The biodiscovery announcement. That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody noticed yet. Then I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can come help. I should hurry. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying to desperately not to trip over my own feet. Hey, somebody get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could.
You fiend.
I was wondering who was making such infernal racket. So it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened.
What?
Don't tell me. Do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. Dude, just tell them someone died. Just say there's a body. Oh, what happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. Huh? Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Could it be? Yeah!
I renounce you!
You intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Hold it.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is. Isn't it obvious?
You fiend.
So the despair disease is the motive this time. So I'm trying to figure out why. How someone could kill from it, from doing it. Like someone clearly has the disease that's making them want to kill. It has to be it, right? This fiend just has the same symptoms as him.
But still.
There's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right?
That's...
A killing.
Hey.
If that's true, we need to check it out.
Fine.
If that is the case, I will not stop you.
Leave this to me!
No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily. That sounds like famous last words. Jackie, can you go?
Yep.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Hajime!
Mikan, why are you here?
Yeah.
Perfect timing, please help us, Hajime. Help us?
Hey.
Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime, Chiaki? What are you guys doing here? Fuyuhiko, why are you here too?
No shit.
It's not obvious. I'm looking for Ibuki. Looking for Ibuki? I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that. And Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden. Uh-huh.
Perhaps.
So what Hajime was saying earlier. Everyone, let's hurry.
Huh?
Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me.
Huh?
Music venue. Ibuki is going to be there? Oh, we have to actually move there. Titty Typhoon.
Damn it.
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey,
Is Ibuki inside here? The only way to know is to go inside and confirm. That hang body really is Ibuki. Let's go. I clench my teeth and reach my hand toward the door. Huh?
Huh?
What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago.
for now.
Why don't we try and find from a different entrance?
Nope.
This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window you can go through. Yo, I freaking call it that there'd be a murder in the music venue. I thought it'd be like the cinema or something. That'd be cool, but nah. I don't understand it myself, but
Let's go.
if it won't open, just beat the door down. The only thing we can do is force the way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know.
It's got nothing to do with you.
We have to try.
Damn right.
We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charge into the door at full force. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yep.
Even with two girls here.
Let's go.
Why does that matter? At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door one more time. It was like a live performance just ended. At that moment of silence, just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause, and a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Is it really two deaths? There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body, a suspended body, belonging to Hiyoko. Deadly life, trapped by the ocean scent. There's the announcement.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin! A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Twice. They even had the announcement play twice. Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means double. I remember. I think I was talking to Max. I was like, we were talking to each other about the game, and it was a while back. I was like, yo, you think someone would just straight up just kill two people or something, or like multiple people? And then this happens. It's like, what? God damn. Double moiter, Yoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Yoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could Could it be?
2 victims? Yo, you could tell it's Ibuki from their hair. But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. And not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why?
Yeah!
So we had Nagito, Ibuki, Akane, Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and I. 6 of us were in the hospital. And then Hiyoko, Chiaki, Gundam, Kazuichi were at the motel. Oh, what is this? Impossible, impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up!
That's it. No one has ever died.
This is just...
We should lower that person wearing that hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes! Oh.
What about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the pattern lighting on the wing of the stage. That make a good centerpiece. They had specifically at the center of the stage too. At least they put the, yeah. You can lower the body with that. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. Roar. Well, the motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the pattern lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. There's a camera there? Yeah. Because that's where the signal. I didn't get the recordings of it and put in the recap, but for 2 days we would video call from the hospital and outside the music venue. You know, like if everyone's fine and everyone's okay. Quarantine. Got the whole moiter on tape. Well, it only worked as like a video call. Who knows? Maybe it did record. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
It's my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. If only we could like just hack into the Monokuma cameras that are watching everything. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
It feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey!
So he finally showed up. The root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone? Or is the ultimate hacker when you need him honest?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is...
Ibuki and Hiyoko.
What?
The 2 people have been killed.
What?
Oh there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who are at the hospital. Wait, shouldn't they be staying there? The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Well, they're fine now, it seems. Sonya, never mind. Death of Shining Justice has got a name like that. Not a serial killer. Of course, the only person who knows about the serial killer is the serial killer. Sonya, never mind. Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? It's only been like 2 days. Huh? Because I got bored. For that silly reason? Now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Phew.
Who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. Let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
Okay.
See ya later!
There's gonna be a lot of stuff in that storage room that's gonna be, like, part of the thing, I bet. I don't know. What is that in front of the stage? Like in front of the step ladder. Again?
This cannot be!
We have to do this again?
Silence.
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us kill these two,
Let me tell you this.
cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll be executed.
What do you yearn for?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. Oh, but what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? He's not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Oh yeah, he's still kind of like, you know, dying. Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. There's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you have the liar disease, your after effects could be lies maybe? Oh, true.
Leave it to me!
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties!
I'll definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems you should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I'll stay. Don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
I'll leave that to you. Let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
Why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. Why is it so warm? And so Kazuichi left the music venue under the cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. The two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saonji. Ibuki, his cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko cause of death was a blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right?
So...
I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. No witnesses. I'm saying, kill everyone. I think someone brought it up before, but just like, what if someone just straight up put everyone in a room and just, I don't know, and blew it up? No witnesses, there you go. Just wait for them to show up one by one. That's it, like, playing Hitman or something, you know? Hitman or Metal Gear. You see someone just kill them again. Kill them next. Was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? It's quite possible Hiyoko discovered it. But why would she have a reason to walk into the venue unless if there was someone telling her to go there? Wrong place, wrong time again. Dude, that would suck balls. The reasons for killing 2 people. Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so
I'll definitely find out. I think.
seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. One person at a time. Here we go.
Something like this.
And 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
I think what's interesting was I was talking to Max, who was also playing this game, and he didn't get the scenario where the 3 girls were on stage, like doing a memoriam for all their dead friends. And the fact that it was Hiyoko and Ibuki on stage, I was like, whoa. Be like, Hiyoko went in the typhoon after watching you run out. Oh, that's cool. I think it's because of the toy camera. I bought the toy camera to give it to Mahiru because, you know, she's a photographer. But then the game was like, you can't use this yet. And I was like, what? This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. I know those 2 are no longer here. Such tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then. For the sake of 2 who have fallen.
Damn right.
Take a look at this. Huh?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? I mean, if anything is off in like a place, anything looks off, it should just be a clue, right?
Hey!
Remember when we came to the music venue? Yeah, the door was closed because of it. It won't open. The only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. They just had they just used a drumstick to lock the door. Doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, we'll charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! Wait, here goes a weak lock. The door was locked and we tried to go inside and 4 of us charged into the door. When we examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be designed to be pushed open. And this the shape of the handle. The stick was used to bar the door here.
Huh.
Well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, do you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? No way. The broken drumstick on the floor in the front of the door should be proof of that. But then, how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. And it's got that 180 character development. Yeah, friggin' Fuyuhiko straight up went from edgy to like wanting to be everyone's friends. I mean, I guess it's really he doesn't want to take that second chance of life, you know, for granted. Still understand why he jumped into the execution though.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. He did just lose his last and only friend. Yeah, true. Very true. Don't worry, Fuyuhiko, we'll be your friends. There's no way you can die, right? There's no way you'll die now, right? And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
There's a weird glob here, right where the left door. Touch, see? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
It doesn't look like rubber, but the killer. And she said that Chiaki bent down and scraped off this semi-transparent glob with her finger. Whoa, don't put it in your freaking mouth. Why would you do that? Why are you putting it in your mouth? That's... Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Tasty. It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop. And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the floor. What are you talking about? Just as I thought. Tastes nasty. She didn't wash the "don't put it in your mouth" song. Honest. What you put in your mouth? Jackie spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this is some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. On the door. If only I had noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. That was before I even checked the monitor. So this was... She probably arrived here before I got to the hospital, probably. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. Then I saw Fuyihiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. It's not like I doubt you for anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. It's alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. Please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Mikan's account. Oh, we're getting people's accounts now. We didn't get that last trial. We got on the first case, but not on the second case. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? I don't really get it, but when I think about Nakamaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way I got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nakamaru's not here. Nakamaru will definitely come back. You're right. You gonna tell the truth or you gonna lie? This might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident. For the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Wait, why? Why aren't we telling him? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. Denied. So I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
Disappointing. That's fair. If we tell him, then I guess he may or may not say some lies because of his sickness. Even I'm horrified with my power. Of the eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this?
Nature, the collective will of the world.
I cannot believe you haven't noticed the barren thing. Pitiful humans, they refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. Lift my head up. Does he mean that there's something up there? Okay, well, I want to look around first. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be a surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. Well, what do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroy the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. So far we haven't told anyone what we saw. Oh. Candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. I didn't see that. Oh, that was a light. The dull light in the video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. That's a tote bag. Ibuki had a tote on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. Why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? Upon further inspection, there's a mono-made decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. I know that's from the cinema. That means someone grabbed that from the cinema. It's the rope that was tied to the bad lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. Gonna need more rope. Gonna need more rope. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Mikan, do you have a moment? Well, Mikan killed because maybe she got sick and her sickness made her want to kill, whereas, you know, she's supposed to be healing and curing people. You have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well...
She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yeah, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. And I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be a stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. How did the stepladder fall over? Isn't that a blood stain?
See?
There's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, why's it got blood on it? It must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
It's the only thing I can think of. The blood stain that probably belongs to Hyoko is the... Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. Curtain? It's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? So if it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from a furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
They went that far. That was probably something the killer really needed for this crime. Why they need it? Who knows? I don't know, did they have it auto move something and then have the ladder tip over? But why was there blood? Music venue curtain. Ibuki's body lay atop on the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? Blood. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? Well, there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Blood on the soles doesn't add to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Damn right.
Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? Unless if they convinced Ibuki to kill Hyoko, because Ibuki was very... Her disease was telling her to believe everything. But, you already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. You could tell from the hair. I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
Well,
that helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. Oh yeah, there isn't. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after. Does that mean she committed suicide? Hold up. Oh, was it recording? Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. Hyoko would have died elsewhere, no? That's what I feel like Hyoko died and they had to and someone convinced Ibuki to commit suicide. Low latency mode. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's the blood pool. Where is the blood? Split throat, no blood pool. Can't fool me. But what's that on the floor? Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with no duct tape. She looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was slit throat. Well, we gotta really wait and see for Mikan's autopsy. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled? Also, her sash is tied in the front. Oh, it is, huh? Did the killer do this too? I like how it just looks like it's a PNG just wrapped around that pillar. Why did the killer kill Hiyoko? I first discovered Ibuki's body. I didn't see Hiyoko's body there. And then we left, and that gave the killer time to freaking put Hiyoko's body there? Or Hiyoko went in as well afterwards? If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. Or Hiyoko was killed elsewhere, then body was put here? It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did this, I don't think there's enough time for her to go and die and get taped up. Probably dead before. Oh, probably. Even if it was possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. I think she died long ago, when I think about it. Last stream, during the second video call, they mentioned Hiyoko not wanting to leave the hotel. But because she didn't want to do the video call. Maybe she died there, actually. And she didn't... Maybe she died in the hotel. That's the real question. You need to check the hotel. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
It would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's a real problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
What's up?
Hey.
There's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Hey, Akane, helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. And I reached through the duct tape behind Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
She's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Key. Hotel key? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage. So maybe the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If the key was so deep inside kimono, it'd be hard to remove. And it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they will put it more toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Hotel room key.
Hey.
It's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
Well...
Just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. You don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for investigation. The reason for the low level volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in the sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Maybe they slit her throat in the motel, taped it up, and then taped it up even more. This guy gets it. I just hope he's not saying any lies. He shouldn't be. I want to check out that blood over there. Was that it for this area? Check the curtain. Oh? Control panel. This looks like the menu's AC unit. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little. Mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. 86 degrees. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Is it to like hide the time of death? Hydrated. I guess that's it. Oh no, control panel. It seems you can adjust the control panel to raise and lower the band lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had dim, candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. Why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have been inconvenienced them to raise it up and then hang it, right?
So you have appeared.
You noticed too, Fiend. Noticed? You didn't notice. Are those eyes just a little glass of balls? Take a good look at the bad lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that banned item? The bad lighting? You mean that? There's something that looks like a black paper stuck to the bad lighting. Maybe body behind the curtain. That's where they put. I can't really see it from here. I should lower the band lighting one more time.
I can see it!
There's no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Mirage, Golden Hawk, Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. That's why dim lighting? That could be it. The hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the band lighting on the ceiling fan in a flash. The ceiling in a flash. Oh, I should lower my thing. Hold up. Hide the body behind the curtain. And then when the video call ended, tape up the body afterwards. The paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
That was amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark divas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. What's with this paper?
Fine.
Seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears as nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this was some kind of clue. The fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. This scrap of thick paper. Someone took the time to actually bring this? That's pretty wild. Got a hemorrhoid ad? Nice. How you doing, my dude? That should be it. Oh, what would we not investigate? Oh, I guess we didn't even talk to her. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Something dropped on the floor there? As if that stain isn't something. I couldn't click it! Dirty.
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor. Ah, now we can look
See?
at it. If you look closely. You're right, there's a smudge of something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. It's a bloodstain.
Yep,
A bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
but still.
I had a pear with a fat ass on it. I wanted to screenshot, but it was too slow. No. What's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
So,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped it off. There we go. As long as the body's nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime of wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Oh, I wonder what that bloodstain leads to. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like investigate. Is that the black paper? Are you in here? Okay, we'll go full length mirror. You can see her whole body in this full length mirror. It's probably used for checking questions. A mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. A lot of different musical instruments. Yeah. Shelves. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorating. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front of the side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. Looks like it's a little torn, but what does this mean? Whoa, what could it mean? Shelves. Oh, it's the same thing. Stickers. A lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. Looks like they made a bunch of them. They had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing, huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there's less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? I like to wait for a minute. Carpeting. Ripped black paper. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? That's the same as the paper the hands are pulled down. No, yeah, it's definitely. It also has it's like teared up too. Just want to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
How about it? Did you find any clues? I tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Anyway, I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just siding of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But,
There's a main reason why this case is really special, huh?
man.
I can't really say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
If you could explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's everyone's sake. He did really help in the last one. It was just the first one, he kinda, you know, literally tried murdering someone. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless. Guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Obviously, in the movie theater. After you said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why is that interest in the movie theater? Guess that's everything important in the storage room. That's where the bag came from. Alright, with this I might be able to finish investigating the music venue. I still need to talk to Mikan. Make sure that to get those autopsy results from her. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything about it by now? Tell you the truth, has been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
It's not my fault, this music venue is just too hot. But because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of the— Yeah, okay. Of course. It's literally an episode of Detective Conan. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. Cover up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? It's so we could assume it's so we would assume Ibuki died first. As long as I saw, it should be clear what orders the murder occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder. The killer uses creative work. Hiyoko has been dead for a while, or vice versa. The killer uses creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
Oh, don't tell me it was the freaking movie Monokuma had in the cinema, and then Nagito's like, oh, how boring. The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Unless if the way they say, whenever they say things multiple times, it's either a clue or they're trying to like freaking red herring you. Like speaking of sparkling justice so many times in the last one, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gotta be sparkling justice. What if they were just really fast? They were just really fast, like killing within that time limit, time frame. It was really an imitation of that movie. And is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of
It's really
causality.
conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Oh, hold on a sec. Are you all talking about an imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? You guys worry that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could get killed at once. Ultimate assassin shit? Yo. Rip Nakamaru. Oh, honest. I don't think Monokuma would let Nakamaru die though, but who knows. I find it interesting that Peko how fast she was at quick thinking after she killed Mayuru, though. That's someone who literally killed a lot. If she's been used as an assassin multiple times, that's someone who freaking kills. Too fast with a bunch of people can be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Aw, that's pretty lame, dude.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
The killing everyone at once is okay. The Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? Damn it! He knew! This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, as expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? I was about to say that. I was actually literally thinking that. I was like, if one person can't kill everyone, what about if multiple people kill?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean 2 killers exist at the same time. But we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
You're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlapping one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make sure something like that never happens.
Hey,
I mean, 2 killers can't exist at the same time? So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
wow. I don't like
Alright, fine, that's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, they'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of depressing.
And I'm giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. Should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
It makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste
it
your
means a 3rd victim would be
powerlessness.
impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying it, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So,
Like I said, that movie.
oh
When
my.
we first explored the island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. I ain't get no invitation ticket. Then the invitation is,
Good
of course,
instincts.
it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagato mentioned something about that. It can't be helped. I guess I'll just have to rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later. I'll go there first and wait for you. Obviously the movie theater.
you.
You haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. Probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Jackie? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Because of that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel, yeah. There's still things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Wait. You have something to say, Akane? It's a little bit more time. I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. Very difficult to estimate the time of death.
Got it wrong,
Okay, yeah.
but
As long as this is an imitation murder, there's no mistaking the order of the murders. Not just that, I also witnessed it. It should be clear what order the murders occurred. Where's Ibuki then Hiyoko? You can't rely on your eyes, man. We'll go to the motel first. Motel's this way. I totally forgot what the motel was. Eyes, who got eyes? I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. I don't know if I said that in the recap, but I literally said that too. I was like, what if there's a murder that happens in the motel? Because we can't even get to go inside. I don't know why we didn't go inside any of the rooms when we explored the island. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Car. Run down rusted and rotting car someone abandoned.
So you have appeared.
Come on. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Wait, what? Which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, what is this guy... How does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Probably just talks like that.
Damn
Who knows?
right.
Can you explain to me again what happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found with you guys. A lot of blood. A lot of blood. It's probably gonna be like a freaking tub full of blood. Ibuki's body was hanging from the bad lighting. However, there was no body discovered announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel. We were about to go back to the music. How many times was that? I don't remember the first game at all. So it's like, I always thought most of the time you would just be doing something and then all of a sudden body discovery sound. Rather than discovering the body ourselves for the first time.
I get it.
Well, which Mika and me. First, it's THH or Danganronpa 1. Because it's been like, oh my god, 4 years since I played the first one? When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
Honestly, I started playing this because Max, not Pi, other Max, got into Danganronpa, and I was like, damn, dude. Now I have to play the next one. Now I have to play Danganronpa 2. No choice but to break the door down and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. That's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrive at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam? No, Monami? Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Oh, a body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Hiyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when you broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mika panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki. We didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. Why does this man have blush marks? I don't know. What's he blushing for? He's blushing because he's embarrassed being Yakuza. I don't know. Like, give him that freaking cutesy look. He's just happy to be alive and friendless. Don't worry, we'll be your friend, Hiko. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there was no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we discovered her body.
Huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
I'm used to it. It's true I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want to know in advance what I'd have to do in the end up like that. I think Fuyuhiko's done for this game. I don't think he's gonna kill or get murdered. I don't know. Who knows? I didn't expect freaking Hiyoko to die right after mourning for her friend. That's really it. Okay, Hiyoko's room. You did? She's too rude? I didn't expect her to die in like the next one. I really thought she was gonna kill someone. Yeah, but she was rude. She freaking mean. It opened just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. I'm still trying to wonder how the despair disease is a motive. Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room, but I feel a little conflicted. Sonia?
Oh my!
The door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. How'd you get in here without the key? I see. Hold up. Yeah, wait. How'd you get in? Hold up now. Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Fault? What did she mean? How'd you get in? Explain. When Hyoku came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
her fear of disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Kimono. She couldn't tie it? Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at the time. Obvious. To the obvious question. Man's tense. And then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She didn't want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. She don't got frickin' God, names. Mahiru to tie it anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. The door was just unlocked? She couldn't lock it? Yoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. And Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. But that's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
Probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her.
I
Cannot really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why. I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
How'd you get in the room? I'm not believing the whole the door was unlocked. And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be!
Look, I remember that. Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the key inside her kimono. I can imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. But if she died in the venue, there'd still be blood. Did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in to your conversation? I never told anyone. I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of a room. I guess we'll never get the answer. She said it was unlocked, but it's like, I don't know. That's her alibi, right? She's saying that Hiyoko left with her key. That's why it's unlocked. Why don't you just lock it if you're leaving? Monokuma, what were you doing on the toilet? Little plushie. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Give me that.
No.
Bed. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Large mirror in the music venue that you can try to use. Hiyoko said she learned it.
However...
Why not lock your room even if you're leaving? Right? I don't know why I saved. Theater. Theater this way. Actually, I wonder if there's anything important with the Electric Avenue. Probably not. No. Can I look at this again? Oh yeah, there was a whole file thing that they discovered that talked about how the school was... There was a group of students in the school that went all renegade and destroyed the school and became terrorists, and they became the world enders or something. And then something about only the surviving students had to start killing each other in the game. And then Hajime was like, this is freaking all fake. Monokuma just made this because it's all fake. Wild Gunman Monokuma, I want to watch that.
Hello there.
I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used a movie as their theme. That movie sounds boppin', it do. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched that movie yet. I paid $1.2 million for a pin that said I'm born stupid instead of watching a movie, apparently.
I see.
You really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Manager, the customer's here.
Did you call me? What?
Actually, he's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
You said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to watch it all along. That's what Tsundere Hajime looks like. Then you're a really tough guy. You're so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma stick for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. I wanted to watch the movie. I don't know why frickin' Hajime didn't want to. He thought it was gonna be a motive or something. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nakito? Just stop it. When my resistance was in vain, Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. Yeah.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Oh, who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
There you go. It already says on the invitation. It already says on the invitation ticket that it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give you one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch for free. I already stamped today's date on the tickets, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? Or just so we can see when everyone went to watch the movie? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Movie's invitation ticket. Oh, so people will accuse me of being like the imitator, the killer. They'll be like, nah, I watched the movie after the killing happened. I guess I should wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with decal of Monomi's face on it. Whoever went to watch the movie probably went and grabbed that immediately. Who knows? If that catch your eye, it's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. Limited item only, only one person can have it. Time to crack open this monster. This monster to solve this case. Monster. You freaking crack it open. The tote bag is gone, that means.
What's this?
Well, there you. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad!
It's already sold at. Who'd you sell to?
You're so stupid!
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking!
Watermelon flavored. Remember you said there was only one because it's a limited... Wait, I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. When it comes to account,
well now.
I should forget that carelessly's made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Interesting. I had a feeling. So we could find out when someone watched the movie, they probably bought the ticket, they probably bought the totem afterwards? Who knows? Alright, let's watch this. Movie theater, inside the theater. Wow! I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds half-assed.
Now then, please relax and
2.5D.
enjoy the film!
Wizard of Monomi 2.5D.
Monokuma was born in a remote
Whoa.
village full of old people because the
Hold up, I kind of want to save it. That's pretty good. Death rates outpace the birth rates.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Okay.
the
yeah.
Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
That's Ibuki.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Fun. Alright.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Well, if all those killings is because Sonia is the serial killer. But would they add a serial killer to the game? The end.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Phew!
Movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I did 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head.
So,
Let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye!
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Well, I got the hanging part. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call it a movie? Well, thanks to that movie. You know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Bookie's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Oh, on the tree. The lion's death too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people. But it seems that wasn't possible. The other one was being chopped up, right? Unless if she has killed before. If the murderer has killed before, right? Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... The killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but... I'm not sure if that's even true. Wizard Monami. It's a food shop.
Hey!
Yeah, have you been
Come
listening to
on
me?
now.
Invitation ticket is only valid today, at the earlier time. You only have 1 chance to see it for free.
By the way...
You don't watch it one more time. You know the rest, right? It sucks so much I don't want to watch it a second time. It's a video game poster. It looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. I don't get it. Is this a reference to something? Hospital. Huh. We're almost there to the trial.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here a while, even though it's really been a few days. You prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from a shady-looking alley where those machines were lined up?
Right!
I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital to those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, the surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on a hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen in the music venue camera monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate. So I decided to swap the cameras. That's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa. Each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them to increase their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. What'd I miss? Surveillance camera. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. And I mean, that makes sense. They destroyed the camera then.
Hajime.
They destroyed the venue camera so no one could like broadcast what's happening, right? There's something I want to ask you. You discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
I also want to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey, hey.
Tell me, Hajime. That's exactly it. I saw a strange video in the surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole displays was pretty dark because they were using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered. And now I know that must have been Ibuki. Why they cover the I guess just so we don't know, but she walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation climbed that stepladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope and then it went with black. That's the killer. It has to be the killer, right? Or something. I don't know. Something feels off. Why'd it go? Maybe it wasn't Ibuki. Yeah. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because it's no longer here in the video. True. I thought that was just because they didn't want to show. They wanted to add the reveal later, but it's because the video goes black before she even like hangs herself. He or she hangs herself.
Man.
And then when we go, it's gone. The candlelight goes out. Obviously nothing will show up. So how they get the candlelight to dim out, right? Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got at the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well,
At the time you said you didn't know the person who was wearing a hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, Does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? You commit suicide? No, wait a minute. You're right. It definitely isn't her. They... Could you have the body hanging from the top? Or something? Out of the camera's view? What do you think, Chiaki? No, wait, there's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? There's no doubt. If so...
You.
I'm still trying to think of the motive, though. Oh, the despair. Disease is the motive. You don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure it out so easily. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? I might be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Surveillance monitor video. That was a conference room? On the second floor?
Now then.
Finally getting back to my normal self.
All right!
Help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win, huh? No. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. So much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. Looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Buki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. I have no... Wait, hold up, what? What'd you say? There's no other gowns? Oh yeah, I was thought it looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought I'd... Wait, weren't you wearing a gown? Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the Nagito was wearing. I have no choice, and I should just use Nagito's. It's unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit. Oh, hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Okay. You're saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikam back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. What if someone's faking being sick? So people would think, what the hell? I didn't know there was an upstairs here. Didn't explore all the hospital, SMH. This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. All this colored medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room. Working at a hospital must be tough work. If a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on this island? Is there a plushie? A plushie? No, it's a bed. What kind of plushie is that? There's a bed. It resembles the one in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Not all the time for rest. I should go back to investigating. Conference room? I didn't even check this out. Damn. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Cause...
You turn on the light. It's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. Oh, what's fully
Hey.
exposed? Hey, Hajime. Look at your eyes. You can turn on the light? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'll poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. Excuse me? Did you just say troll fail in my video game? No, as sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they're probably careful about light shining through.
See?
The black curtain that blocks light, so it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. What was behind the curtain? I don't remember. It was just a wall in the venue. Black light blocking the curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? It's still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. She's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
She doesn't want to mess with you. She's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Wait!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
That's new.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims, in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. God damn. We going. We going. It's happening. It's happening. Keep running. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Oh my god, I should have went the other way. I've got zero ideas. The game, it'd be too obvious if they make it seem like they just told her to kill herself, right? Or not that. I don't know. What's with the black? Okay, we'll look at the evidence afterwards, just to double check before the trial. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough,
Welcome!
everybody here, you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such
Get
a
in my
dumb
way. You're just a
child.
dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nakamaru? Oh yeah, we kind of need him, huh? I see, you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say, oops.
Anyway...
Miss Nakamaru is unfortunately unavailable today. Let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nakamaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best that we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nakamaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What do you say, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Wait, hold up. You want to say that again? You said Nekomaru would escape? Something happens here. Every one of us except Nekomaru will die. What? He thinks it's Nekomaru? Yeah, you're right. I'm not believing a single thing he said. Last time he made me think frickin' Chiaki was the killer because he was like, I don't know about her, man. Just a thought. This particular incident. Oops. We can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual.
Fine.
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
How troublesome. I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades.
This is bad.
What did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nakamura's already. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on this class trial right now. I know, but
I'm gonna do it!
what are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. I already
Jeez.
figured this. But it's best if we don't rely on Monomi all that much. He's just saying stupid things and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good.
Hey,
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then, we need to end this once and for all. Miyoko, it must be my fault after all.
well,
I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed. I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out how an estimated time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash. Why should it be Akane? To avenge Nekomaru? We'll be like, it couldn't be Akane. She was depressed and why would she kill? But it's like she was faking her depression. Roar. I remember when the first trial happened and I was like, I thought there would be like a giant elevator or something that'll like bring us down. Oh, escalator. That's why she doesn't have her own gown anymore. Mm-hmm. Oh, true. Her excuse is being, I don't want to wear my own. But it's actually thrown away for evidence. That's why I suddenly noticed it. Notice our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. When everyone was inside Monokuma Rock. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. When it descended as far as it could, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place once more.
What?
Wait, why does this look different now? What's going on? Why did the other one have freaking curtains of like ocean stuff? Test your might. Test your might. Two people got killed at the same time and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Nekomaru really not participating. If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Let's begin. It's
Yahoo!
the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Maybe Nekomaru is dead, and Monokuma is the only one that told Akane about him being dead. She did cry about Nakamura being dead in the beginning, before everyone was revealed to have a sickness. And she on the golden throne. Ibuki, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Yoko, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. And she was very mean, but she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahito's death. She still called Mikan frickin' pigface every time. The person who killed those two is among us. Definitely can't believe it. I like that it shows in red the people who are dead. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this shell. Shell hell. Oh, that's why I must find out no matter what cost, for our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki's and Yoko's sake, everyone's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Also, before the murder happened, we had a dream of us being in school, and people were like making rumors, being like, "That's the new guy. Why is he in this?" I guess they bring anyone to this school, anyways. Something tells me we're like the traitor, or something's up. I don't know what our ultimate hope is, or our ultimate is. Well, if we're just like the ultimate traitor or something, I don't know. The ultimate normal person. The ultimate nobody. Yeah, we've been on mean the entire time. We're keeping it like that. We're not doing any skills either. We're doing this. Gonna look at this. Look at our evidence real quick. Cause of death: crushed windpipe from choking. Yoko, cause of death was blood loss from her throat being slit. There are bloodstains on the soles of Ibuki's feet. Probably on the floor there was blood when she was walking across, and then the murderer had to wipe it off after. The rope used for hanging, according to Mikan, there is no doubt that the cause of Ibuki's death was her hanging herself with this rope. The key to the motel that Hiyoko was staying in. It was buried deep inside the kimono. It was pretty difficult to retrieve. A thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the batten lighting. The black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage is not wide enough to reach the size of the stage. Looks like it was brought from the supermarket, not something that was originally here. I still find it wild that the murderer literally went to the supermarket just to get a curtain. Stepladder was found on the music venue stage, tipped on its side. Left side. That's the killer's blood. That's gotta be the killer's blood. Right? From when not their blood, but like Hiyoko's blood on them. Maybe? I don't know. Got blood on their hands, literally. Camera was found at the front of the music venue stage. Looks like a dim light in the surveillance camera was actually light from this candle. Surveillance camera unit was put inside. Okay, yeah, that one, they destroyed that. Fahrenheit, hot inside music venue because of that. Hide the time of death. Evidence that a bloodstain was wiped off the floor of the music venue stage since Ibuki has no wounds. It's believed that the blood belonged to Hyokyo. Strange glob that was stuck to where the music venue doors touch each other. That one I'm trying to understand. Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Yuhiko. The video that Hajime saw in the hospital, it shows a person dressed in the hospital gown wearing a bag on their head that willingly climb a stepladder toward a noose. After Yuhiko met Mika in the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater in the Electric Avenue, but they apparently didn't look at it. I like these accounts. I like the first one. I also had accounts, which is nice. Yoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue storage room. Invitation ticket prepared by Monokuma. One ticket was passed out per person, and the date of it was passed out printed on the date. Okay, yeah. I can't even read that. What does that say? The 13th at 4 p.m.? 4 a.m.? 4 a.m.? 10:04 a.m. Monomito bag that was sold at the movie theater. Yeah. Apparently you get another bag for free when you purchase it. Limited item because only one person can buy it. You get another bag for free when you purchase it. The killer wouldn't use one bag on themselves, and well, then Ibuki would have had to have been dead first, right? Or like would have to have been dead before that video broadcast. The movie that Monokuma directed was a total of 3 deaths in the movie. First, Monomi, Scarecrow died by hanging herself. Next, Monomi Lion was pumped full of arrows. Finally, Monomi Tin Man died by getting chopped into metal pieces. Unless one of them is Nekomaru, and it's just showing. I don't know. There are 2 victims this time. Okay, that's it. Okay, here we go. Here we go, class trial time. Let's go, here we go. Trial 3.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
He kind of helped with the last one, though.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
What?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those 2 can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Dude, freaking Akane is lying about her disease. That was all a lie. She was crying about Nekomaru, but then when she heard about the disease, she probably like started faking it. Hajime did it. I love that you can choose yourself. I'm also concerned about freaking the fact that. No, wait.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
But it also can't be Akane because the Mikan literally said she was looking for Ibuki. So Or it was Akane's account. We don't know.
Mikan came by to wake me up.
Real
and
talk,
told me
who would know
Nagito
that
had
extreme
recovered from
heats
his
would make it
symptoms.
hard to confirm a time of it, right? Freaking doctors, nurses.
We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery,
But freaking in the first trial, the killer used like clothing irons and the freaking AC to cause an electrical circuit to freaking burst. And I was like, oh, it has to be Kazuichi because he knows, right? How you doing? What chapters and who's dead? So far, freaking me. Wait, no. Ibuki and it's chapter 3. So Ibuki and Hyoko. No spoilerinos, plus. Big Sag.
I made Mikan rest in the on-call
We
room,
doing
since
it.
she hadn't
We
slept all night.
we can do
I
this.
waited
Here
in the
we go.
hospital lobby.
No, we're almost well. Okay, thank you. I appreciate. Yeah, we got this.
And then
Hope
I
you're
saw
doing
the
well. Hope you're having a
incoming
wonderful
signal
day
light
and
on
or
the
night.
surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time.
Thank you for the follow as well. Big sad indeed. Oh wait, did I? Here, I'll put it in the title as well. Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Trial 3. Incoming signal and light surveillance. Okay.
When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
That's gotta be the killer. It is all a trap. Making us think
Amazing.
Ibuki committed suicide.
That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Hold up.
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
The lights are on in the venue. Oh, you're true. But not in the video. I don't know if they can do recordings. But they definitely turned on the light after the broadcast happened.
At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I don't know.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital.
Sorry. I need to read that again. Started counting everyone at the hospital. I noticed Ibuki was gone.
Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
It can't be freaking Mikan because when we watched the video, she was still in the hospital. I don't know.
So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened,
Can it play
we
through?
didn't
I
just
don't
find
think so.
Ibuki's
I think it can only.
we also found Hyoko's.
It would make sense if it could, but I don't know. I think it's only for broadcasting. communication purposes. If it could do videos, that'd be that. We'll put that into account.
And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Did you run into motel? Chiaki and Gundam. Sonia and Kazuichi were not there. They met up with us afterwards.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
What? Meet up with Fuyiko? Running to the venue, but Fuyiko was with Mikan. That someone's lying, right? That's the thing.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
He's leading onto something.
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Huh? It's just Kazuchi said Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse and make matters worse. Damn, I should have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Movie theater. There's no way I could have done it. Movie invitation ticket.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
Oh,
that
we can
would
still
also be a lie.
We can grab things too, I forgot.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Oh, okay.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating
No,
the movie.
that's wrong. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Waiting for it.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie.
This freaking
His
dude.
invitation ticket is
This
proof of
goddamn
that.
dude. He's just trying to like. God damn it, Nagito.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
This dude's the ultimate wrench.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
For real.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who
Throwing
never saw
him
the movie,
in at the opportune
could commit
time.
murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
He just wanted to clear it up. I don't know why he had to argue. He just said, "Hey man, you have that ticket, right? Surely that's not you." Why does he want to argue, man?
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Oh my god, this guy.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable,
Correction. This
let
is a
us
game.
move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki
Monokuma's
definitely
game.
climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Nah, that's not it.
Yeah, I'm positive.
That's not it. There was 2 bags. You get 1 free bag.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
I saw
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How
This is
long
getting
would you
interesting.
say you were
This is getting
away from
interesting.
the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
Unless Hiyoko was already in the music venue.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
It was locked.
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Hiyoko was dead in the storage room. That's what I'm thinking, because maybe as she was glue the door shut.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Forgot about that part.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
Yeah.
What the
Why did you
hell?
guys? Where were you
Why's
guys?
it gotta be us?
You didn't hear me yelling outside the motel?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
The door was made to look blocked.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know,
Who was just glue.
Nekomaru. Me too!
Wait, what?
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to click that. I was too into it. Is that really it? Oh geez, wait. What are we arguing about? Them being the...
The killer was still inside the music venue.
You're right then, huh?
By locking
It was
the
just
door
made to
from
look
the
it.
inside.
No, that's wrong.
Big thinking.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was
Let's
locked
go.
from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob? Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. The transparent glob was probably glue.
I see.
Why was it green?
Semi-transparent glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness.
Why are
And I
you
could
eating
smell
it? Why did
workshop
you put it in
chemicals
your
the
mouth?
moment I put it in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
So the killer used that to block the door, then made the drumstick look like it was blocking the door. You think the drumstick was already in there before we opened the door? She's a real clue eater.
I believe it is not something one typically
Freaking
eats.
gamers. This is what happens when you don't touch grass. You start chewing on anything. The drumstick came after.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors
Everyone
touched.
was inside. The killer put it there.
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yup, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
Used to hold open the door, wouldn't have been able to broke. If it was used to hold the door, it would have been broken upon opening the door?
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Make us think the killer was
Are you
inside.
saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Hey, we almost fell. Well, we didn't fall, but we got that person in the last trial that was hiding in a friggin' surf case. Gamergo's got
Apologize to
it.
Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
Killed Hiyoko earlier.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Well, they're just that fast.
Unimaginable speed for a slowpoke.
Well, that's the actual twist. They're just
If
really
they couldn't
fast.
have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was
It
there
was
too,
behind the
right?
curtain. Well, the killer was in there when Hajime first found the body.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
What is it? Oh, let me should be able to figure out what it is. We're not doing Gambit, are we? Oh, shoot. Okay. C-A-R. What? Wallpaper. Alright. Oh, shoot. Wallpaper. Alright, because of the stickers on it. How do I, God. No, I just want to get rid of them. Right click to get rid of them. Don't hit the other ones. P. This sucks. L. Just get rid of the ones I don't need. Where's P? Ow, that hurts a lot. Wallpaper. Shoot, this I hate. Oh, there's so many. There's the E. There's E. Shoot. It sucks. E. Where's the R? Just need R. It's all going. God.
I got it!
Every time.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
We did it.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
But why?
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you
Man's
overlay
lost the
the
O2
scrap that was
experience.
caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
Gotta play more Osu.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
I do 80-minute
A
Osu.
mere nobody like
map.
me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of the wallpaper found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh shoot, we're doing the freaking logic dive. I don't like this one because like I read the question, I'm like, wait. Give me more time. Wait, how do I jump? Shoot. Here we go again. Freaking Tony Hawk's murder mystery over here. Wait. Okay. I thought that was a freaking hole. Alright, sorry you guys. I'm just doing freaking. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear in the crime scene? It was hidden. This feels like something you see out of like Kingdom Hearts, like one kind of level like that. What did the killer use to hide her body? Wallpaper. Wait, wallpaper or is it a curtain? Wallpaper, right? Yeah. Whoa, sick moves. This is so goofy. Why they made this? How did the killer hide her body in the wallpaper? They cover the pillar. Damn. I really thought it would just hide the body behind the curtain. Why don't you just hide the body behind the curtain? Well, I guess
It's all coming together.
they want to. She's already there. They're dead, huh?
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
She was killed long
No,
ago.
the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Bruh, I feel like a body should still. You should be able to see a body freaking sticking out of that, maybe? I don't know.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't
Bruh.
realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
But why did they just hide the body?
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Huh.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
Why? Why not just leave the body?
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
Oh, this is okay.
And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
I'm wondering why remove the freaking wallpaper.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then
when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
An imitation murder.
You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I
2.5 deaths.
There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the
Nekomaru
killer
got shot.
chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
And as revenge. Wait, what? The reason the killer imitated the two victims? Yeah, because they like movies. They mix up the killing order.
I see.
But he ain't dead? Yeah, that's the thing, right?
The reason the killer imitated
ain't
two of the
dead?
murders from
Unless
the movie,
Monokuma
so
told
he'd mix up the
like
killing
maybe
order.
Akane that he is dead, and then that made her freaking on the brink of killing.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Oh, unless Monokuma literally told someone like, I'll tell you about Nekomaru if you kill someone.
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later.
Gundam,
Just
please.
hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Love his voice though.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Bloody toes.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Bloody
You're
shoes.
one to talk.
It just continues. We're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Blood on souls.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Okay.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes.
I agree with that.
I'm digging this. Now the game's really just like, it's just
as
going
Sonya
anywhere.
said, Ibuki stepped on something.
Like, in terms of... Like, the game before would be like, and this is how this next thing is going to play out. You're going to have to use someone else's argument against something else. I think we just gotta freaking figure it out now,
Was blood.
which is great.
There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil
Oh,
eye!
dude, what? Come on, man.
Is
on the
that
blood.
it? A shepherd
Step
dressed
on
in
the
his
blood that the killer
Sunday's
tried to
finest
clean up.
Still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
God, why is this all a game to everyone? Rebel showdown. There's the freaking smudge on the floor.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko?
Oh shoot, I'm supposed to care. Right.
Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
What's wrong?
Allow
Oh,
me
that
to
was
cut
quick.
through those words. That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep.
Man, if
Since we have
only,
all
if
this
only the
evidence,
freaking thing would
there's
just tell
no
us
one
the
else who
time.
wants to object, right?
Goddamn, Monokuma.
Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that
Why is there blood on the
wiser
ladder?
to retreat
I
for
think
now.
it's the killer. I think the killer disguised themselves as the person who are going to die. Then the screen went black, but I don't know, because I feel like they're trying to make it seem like Ibuki committed suicide.
Fine then, but
I don't know.
regardless of good or evil,
That's my theory.
there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Was the blood still there when the ladder fell over? I guess so, but I mean, we saw the blood when the ladder was on the ground, right?
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Oh?
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
If someone did commit suicide, it would be whoever attempted them to. Assuming Ibuki had the disease of, like, believing in anything.
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death. but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking dangerous.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Huh?
What the heck?
What are you going on, Nagito?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Who was the killer? Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
They could have told her she did have a disease.
Forced? Perhaps.
But in the blood.
They used hypnotism or something?
Unless they told Ibuki to kill both frickin' Hiyoko and then commit suicide, then that'd be even crazier, dude.
I don't know anything about that.
Right?
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Oh.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Right before the morning announcement.
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
I feel like it's Sonia. Sonia doesn't really have... oh god. Furihiko was with Mikan. Mikan went to find Ibuki because she went missing. We will have seen
Mikan. The
Mikan.
sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone
I
at
like
the
the white
motel...
noise stuff. It's pretty cool. Let me look at Sonia's account. It doesn't really. When one was disheveled, and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full length here in the music venue storage room. Ibuki was dead already before she went looking. Well, I'm just curious because I'm told the morning announcement. Mika and Hajime had Hajime the whole time. Afterward, went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. And she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki. She apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. We would have seen her leave the hospital if she killed someone, I feel like. But that's true, what if she was already dead? Blank period before she met Fuyuhiko. That is true, that is true. Where's Fuyuhiko's account? After Fuyuhiko met Mika in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater in Electra Avenue, but they didn't find him. Apparently Fuyuhiko and Mika were only separated for a short time. They split up. You're right. We'll see what they have to say, and then we'll choose.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean
Aside
to
from
put
those
that.
afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement,
Short enough to remove paper and glue. True.
I was totally sleeping in my motel
Oh wait,
room.
where's Mikan?
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Yeah, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi,
No, that's wrong.
You're right.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
That time between being away from
In fact,
Fuyuhiko.
Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
It was that morning, huh? I forgot that happened. She went to wake me up because of something, I don't remember. She went in my room and then she freaking slept on top of me. That's time. That's time to do something.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
Well, I guess that is
It's
just the
better if we
alibi.
think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
You tried your best, Sonia.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Is that a trap set by one of us? So then, whose and what kind of trap is it? Are we halfway already? Oh. Huh.
Hiya!
Well, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And there's some chance time. What's that? Well then, Monomi's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck, show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you're whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. If that's too long, it'll just be boring appeal. If your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then, I'm Sami magical mirror girl. Sami, I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Geez, I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Halfway through the frickin' trial already?
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Resuming.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly
You know what, to be
school
fair,
trip, but it turned out all
it's
bloody
not.
instead.
Last trial took a long time because I spent 20 minutes to figure out they used the freaking gravel on the swimsuit. But because I was like, shouldn't there be blood either way? I don't know, man.
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
They talk a lot of meta stuff, and I don't know if that's part of like the secret or the game just likes doing that. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
Oh.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Oh my god. Can't.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
The new rule, they can only kill 2 people.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
The third person, Nekomaru.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
The third person got chopped up.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Tape.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Is there a pattern I have not
If
seen?
falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Wait.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
The mirror. The only person that knows that she went to the mirror is Sonia.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? That's the key to all this. We are detectives. I really hope Hajime's ultimate thing is really just Wait, the Wizard of Monomy. None of those clues. Where was the mirror? Okay, let's listen to this.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
That's wrong. Can I use that?
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
That is true.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Okay. On free will.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Can't you?
No,
we're all
maybe.
agreeing to people.
She went of her own free will.
I can't grab it. Oh, you can only grab right. You can only grab freaking the bad ones. So we motel room.
She was
key,
guided
right?
by the will of causality.
Hold up. Look at the wizard one. Yeah, it's all three guys. Where's the mirror?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, okay. Wait, that's a green. Front of blue means a green. Paper, maybe?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the...
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
There we go.
I agree with that.
The room with the paper. That's the weird. Why
It's
not?
Just as Sonia said, she went to the music venue of her own free will.
I get okay, but I think it would have been better just to say she wanted to go to see a mirror, but I guess we gotta
So,
lead up to it.
Exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Mirror.
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way
Unless
she got
Sonia's
abducted.
lying.
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Huh? How did
Are
Sonia
you
get in
saying
there?
my gut was wrong?
She just says. Sonia just said like the door was unlocked, but why would freaking Hyoko not like lock the door when leaving?
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Huh?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Brutal rebuttal showdown. Sonia's account.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right?
Where's my mouse? Oh shoot!
She
Right, I
definitely
forgot.
got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I do it? Shoot, I didn't do it.
Hiyoko was
Here
locked
we go
inside
again.
her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
No,
can't
no.
back
Okay. Spam. Huh? Oh, you gotta be
Hiyoko was
kidding
locked
me.
inside her room, right?
Did I? Oh, I just
She
used my freaking
definitely
account.
got abducted or something. The killer forced their
It's
way into
over,
Hiyoko's
dude.
room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down.
Is it left click? Left click, right? Yeah. Huh? Dude.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Oh,
But
thank God.
Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Wait, what were we arguing about? I didn't even realize.
The killer was the one who locked the door.
The door's
So
not
what
locked.
if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There we go. Glasses. Sonia's account is unlocked, right? It shows Sonia. I know what to tie. That's Sonia told apparently. Wait, what other ones do we have? Yeah, it's Sonia's account. Oh, shoot. Okay,
The
hold
killer
on.
was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Advance.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Wait. What were the things?
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
The whole time. Realize I just get disappear when No, that's the account. That's account? What's our
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was
Whoa,
abducted,
wait, we're getting
right?
multiple?
My gut is totally right after all.
The kimono was on front so she could see in the mirror.
Hold on.
Is that one of the evidence though? It's always just figuring out which evidence to use.
Her kimono was all messed up.
No, wait. That was the wrong one. Well, sash.
Crap!
I wish I could see. Okay.
Hold on.
Sonia's
Try
account.
remembering Hiyoko's
Wrong one.
body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Oh my God, it's that one.
Through those words.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one to use Sonia's account with.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono
But
was
she would be the
messed
only
up
one to
wasn't
know
'cause
that
she
she's at the
fought
venue.
killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
What?
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Oh my God, dude, please. Wrong place, wrong time. They were trying to kill Ibuki and then all of a sudden caught Hiyoko there.
Then, The killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
What?
London, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course.
What?
I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it,
Gundam, please.
why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can
Was
think
caught.
of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the
Damn,
crime
why that
scene.
silhouette ripped?
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
It was planned from the beginning. Pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Uh-huh.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Dude just smiling. He's just like, man, I'm loving this.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Oh my god, dude.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
We just said that.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Where are you going at, man?
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why aren't there any footprints on the... Huh? Well, on the floor? Wait.
Crap!
Oh, on the stepladder.
I can prove it with this.
Hmm.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Koeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate. He's been doing that for like all the trials.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth. It's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There was some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it! The hang video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, should be able to figure out what's strange. There's no blood on the ground. Or no, there's no handprint on the on the stepladder. Like no blood.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Ibuki's, yeah.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance.
No.
If that's the case,
So it would be
the only thing I can
Hyoko's
think of
blood.
is-
Hyoko died first, being caught. Well, Hyoko got caught from Hyoko got caught seeing a murder happen. She dies. And then...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Oh, we're gonna bring out two stepladders now?
Are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting